On October 11, 1871, tongues of fire appeared on the second floor of the Tbilisi caravanserai. The theater and costumes were completely burnt. Only the opera clothes worn by the actors that evening have survived. The actors went out dressed in this outfit, and many were surprised by the fact that Romo's soldiers and priests were running around the streets of Tbilisi at midnight. The Tbilisi caravan and our theater burned down. Only that night we learned that the city had no firefighters. Many people gathered and watched in sorrow as the fire ascended to the stars. Tbilisi was not stranger to fires. They knew very well in the city that if there was a fire somewhere, it would be difficult to save that building. Because the fire extinguishing couldn't do anything to put out the fire. The frequent fires in the city in the last quarter of the 19th century were attributed to various circumstances, including carelessness. If we take into account the statistics, Tbilisi firefighters have a great responsibility and a heavy task on their shoulders. However, with rare exceptions, firefighters were not acknowledged at all, as the fires usually resulted in large financial losses and human casualties. The local firefighters may have been brave, but every single example of their dedication and heroism could not change the overall picture. It happened more than once that the firefighting team that arrived at the place of the fire found the buildings already burnt to ashes. The old Georgian press often wrote about the Tbilisi Fire Brigade. The newspapers spoke unanimously about the disorder and challenges in this field. In particular, they emphasized that the firemen's equipment, inventory, and fire extinguishers could not withstand any kind of criticism. If you look at it from a distance, it really reminds you of a well-equipped firefighters of a big city, but when you get closer, then you see a Tbilisi fire extinguishing team, with waterless extinguishers, similar to playing water guns and an axe in hand. The fire brigade of Tbilisi does not have ladders, or if they do, they cannot use them, the press said. Unorganized road infrastructure and a constant headache for the city, lack of water added to the hardships of the firefighters. It was precisely because of the lack of water that often the firefighting team stood completely idle and waited for water to be delivered from the river. In this way, it was unfair to blame everything on the fire extinguishing squad, especially since the responsible persons were obliged to equip the firefighters with a fire extinguishing vehicle. Time was passing in this punishment, but there was no way out, and the fire was followed by fire.